We got Wally out here with us right now. Just got the reefer, of course, gonna start, but I'm making a video. I'm just shining up my wheels, or my tires. As you can see, I got the front done already, and then I got the other side done as well. Video doesn't do it too much justice. I gotta clean up my tanks and stuff because I washed it the other day. Just got all messy there, but anyways, so we're gonna get these done. And I actually just got a door, so we're gonna go back in. I've been meaning to make this video for a little bit now. Electric Bikes sent me over this bike here. It's absolutely one of the coolest things I've ever had here. So they sent it to me to make a review on. They said a lot of truck drivers and RVers like these bikes and they buy them. So they're trying to get word out on them. And I know Trucker AK has one. It's the first time I actually ever rode one. Shee, boy. Look at the old girl just chilling. It's been about, I don't know, 4 or 5 days since I've driven it. But we finally got a load here. And we're gonna go over to Gaylord and pick up a load going back to Baraboo. Nice looking Freightliner over there. So let's go make sure this thing starts up here. Shee. All right, so I'll do a quick overview for you guys on this thing. There's a link in the description and it'll be in the pinned comment. Electric bikes, as you can see. Now what's cool about this and what they talk about a lot is the fact that it's like small and kind of compact. And you can actually fold this bike down to be even smaller. Do this right. I've had it for, I don't know, about a month now. But anyways, you just break it in half, fold it up. Trying to do this one-handed. And you know, they got stuff on their website and you can look at it. The bars will actually fold right down on it. You can pull this out and this folds down. So there's nothing height-wise in the way. And then that seat will go all the way down, or you can take the seat out. And then I'll set it back up here. You just gotta like push it back together. Lock it into place, and there you go. Back up and running. You got your screen here that tells you all the information on it. You got your power button right here. You turn it on. And then as you can see, I got it fully charged up. I put 65 miles on it. I actually just brought it over to Maddie's sister. She had a wedding shower and a lot of people came over and I brought the bike. And every person that rode it just loved it. I mean, this is literally one of the coolest things ever. So you can press this plus button and turn that the PAS up. I don't actually know what that stands for, but it's just basically the more assistance you want, the more you turn that up. You can turn it off, but if you turn it on one, no-handed skills, you can just twist this throttle and go. And we've gotten it up to, I think they got up to like 21, 22 miles an hour. So that's pretty sweet. But we're gonna head back to the house and grab the car and grab all my clothes and stuff. Well, we got this guy currently hit my truck here. Hit my bumper down there. Fortunately, I got the big bumper on here, but I don't know why they can't figure out how to go forward. I can't get out to do anything. So we're getting this light taken apart. My brights on this side, the driver's side, hasn't been working for a minute. So I stopped in the big rig, grabbed myself some headlights here. I'm gonna see if that's fixes the issue, because it's only on this side. And sometimes if I'll flick on the high beams, it'll work for a second and then cut off. And I've been kind of putting it off because I've been kind of scared to take this apart, because I remember when I originally put these in way back, that I wasn't 100% sure what I was doing, and I thought I messed something up. But anyways, I took it off and nothing really seems that messed up. As you can see, I got the high beam clicked on and this one still does not work, which means it's wiring, which sucks. So now I gotta figure that out. Well, anyways, I can't get it with one hand, but yeah, it works. Once you touch the wire to where it's supposed to be 100% connected there, it wasn't 100% connected, because as you can see, it was half torn off. So this is pretty short. I think what I end up doing here is cutting back to here, and then probably just wiring these right together and not having a plug. Probably a bad idea, I don't know. Getting a little braver here. I decided to, these have like the daytime halos, I think they're called. But anyways, I just wired those right into the power of the headlights there, so those will just be on if I turn my headlights on. All right guys, well, we just made it here to Market Distributing. Love this place. Everybody's awesome here. I am going to get these. I only got like 5 or 6 pallets off, and probably go drop the trailer off. Well, first I'll head over to Lakeville. I'm gonna get the truck washed up here, because as you can tell, it's like trashed, extremely dirty. Oh yeah, and I also wired up this purple light here. Big shout out to TJ for giving me some purple lights. There used to be like a weird switch in there that didn't do anything, and I took it out and put that in there. So looks pretty cool. At nighttime looks even cooler because it lights up the pedals and stuff. So we are here in Roberts right now. As you can see, gonna be backing up to this flatbed and grabbing this flatbed, and then heading, let's see here. I don't want to crack my fenders up. We'll be heading over to Champaign, Illinois again, and picking up a preloaded flatbed. Well, I don't know if it'll be preloaded. They said it would be ready by noon tomorrow, so I'm gonna get there tonight. I'm gonna show you guys my lights and stuff that I put on over the weekend. All right, so I don't know if I've showed you guys yet, but I installed this purple light here. So at nighttime, it looks pretty sweet. It'll kind of glow off all the chrome and light it up in here a little bit. So you can see I've always had these in the side, but I've never had these wired up on under here. So that looks pretty sweet. I got both of them all wired up. And you can also see we got the halos around there. Looks pretty sweet. You can see the blinkers in the headlight as well. So, but if I have the headlights turned on, then that'll just turn the amber color, but then that side one will still flash, but the headlight won't. We're gonna get this thing all hooked up. Got all mixed emotions, looking pretty good. It needs a wash, bad. Slid my fifth wheel back now, so everything doesn't look good. Not moving. Now we're moving. slide my fifth wheel back. I always get paranoid. I don't want to crack my fenders on the back or the underneath of the flatbed. So let's get on our way to Champaign. So in my last video, I had an engine oil leak there on the peanut cover on the front of the engine. There was a bolt in there, and what had happened when it was getting rebuilt, that is they had to helicoil it. When they helicoiled it, that bolt has like a seal washer type thing. The helicoil in there ended up kind of like ripping the little seal washer apart, and it had just eventually fully gave out, and it was just pouring oil out, like a lot of oil. I ended up losing maybe over 2 gallons of oil. Haven't already downloaded the Mud Flap app, I got a link down in the description, and I usually pin it in the comments. If you want to go ahead and click on that, download the app, free to use, no credit checks, which is a big reason I actually use it, because it's free and they don't have to check your credit. You get $10 on your first fuel up, and I get $10 when you use it for your first fuel up. So it's a win-win. And I appreciate all the support that you guys give me and using that app. Better yet, we don't have a reefer on, so we don't gotta fill that up. Save ourselves some money. Alright, let's get our fuel. So before we hop out to grab some fuel here, I'll show you guys a pretty cool situation we got going here. I can dim my lights and whatnot. So we're getting her fueled up here, and as you can see on that side, we got a bungee wrapped around it because I've had the unfortunate event of the nozzle flying out on me more times than I like to admit. So we've got Bug City out here as well. Going down the road, you can just hear him hitting my visor in the windshield, man. It's a big old clunk, so you know it's some big ones out here. Okay, so here's what we're looking at, you guys. When that oil was leaking out of here, it was pouring out. I don't remember which one specifically, but it was one of these bolts right along here. It was like up towards the top, but it was just pouring out of the bolt, getting everywhere. So, all right, well, we're here in Champaign, Illinois. We just got all loaded up. Guys knew what they were doing for sure. Next time I'll get the team cooperation there that they do loading these things up, keeping the forklifts in sync and whatnot. So that's the load, and we're gonna get on the way. All right, boys, well, we did it. Actually kind of surprised the flashes work. Just realized that, even with the headlights on. Anyways, we made her back to County Materials here. We're gonna drop this trailer off, get our straps off, grab another one tomorrow. We got like 3 of these. We got 3 more left, so it'll be a week-long project getting all these hauled back in here. watch the board. That better? Yeah, that's good. And if you want to just come this way again just a little bit.
Might shift your way, Jesse.
Yeah, that's good. And then you're tight. Good over there. I think I'm gonna have you come back just a little bit. Yep. Let's do that. Looks good. I ended up running like 68 here and back yesterday, but I just cannot do it, man. It's gotta be at least 70 miles an hour. I just feel like I'm dragging if I'm doing 68. And this driveway out of here is rough, dude. There are some potholes. Semi parked on our left over here, so you can't quite see around it. That person's nice enough to stop and let me come through. Not that I needed all the room, but it's always nice when people are considerate like that. Now here's the thing about turns like this. You get people coming from a certain distance with the truck and you gotta wait. But if you were in a car, you could probably go like 10 times. But let me tell you, you're either gonna have people behind you mad for waiting to pull out and not cut people off, or you're gonna have somebody running into the back of your trailer. So you gotta pick your battles. Action. Let's hit the road. Well, here we are, another round done. And I can say it's been a successful round. Here we are with number 3. Look what I got. Some edge protectors. Stopped in Rochelle and grabbed those this morning. As you can see, I'm too short. Kind of irritating. It's all they had left on the shelf, but also I thought I was gonna have enough and I didn't do the math in my head right. So it tells you how good at math I am. Pretty simple figures there. But yeah, so we're gonna get this one back tomorrow. tomorrow I'm gonna be hauling doubles back here. So I'll haul 2 trailers down here so I can get the one loaded up, bring that one back, and then they will load the other one for me. That way I can come back Friday night or Monday or Saturday morning, whatever, and grab that one and bring that back over the weekend. So I'll still get a full weekend even though we had Monday off. I'll technically still be, you know, like I said, working a full week. So that'll be nice. Glad they're doing that for me. I was just gonna say, the one forklift operator guy there asked me about my shirt, my Black Rifle Coffee Company. Every time I wear this shirt, I actually get that question, like, is the coffee good? I love the coffee. It is really good. I'm not like some coffee connoisseur or whatever, so I'm not too picky about coffee. I will say I like dark roast coffee more than light roast, but I just support the company more than the coffee, to be honest with you. So anyways, if you guys want to try Black Rifle Coffee Company, give it a shot. It's good. You won't be disappointed, and you're supporting a good company. So not sponsored by them, but just wanted to say that for everybody that does wonder about it. And I've even seen comments when I do wear the shirt that everybody that has commented about it likes the coffee. So anyways, let's get this thing on the road. It needs a wash. I was thinking about doing it in Rochelle, but I was kind of getting behind on the schedule here and needed to get here and get loaded so I can get on my way back. So we're gonna head out. Check this thing out right here. I don't know if you can see it. They actually sit on that thing and drive it, like fill it up with concrete, and then they run it over to their little precast things and unload the concrete into it. But maybe tomorrow they'll be in it and I can show you guys what that thing looks like, but it looks pretty fun to drive around. Well, we made it with our 2 trailers down here. Kind of weird, doesn't look like there's enough. They thought they were gonna have another load yet, that's why I brought one down here, but there's only 3 pieces sitting there. So I don't know if those ones over there are for the other trailer, or maybe they just didn't get the other pieces made like they thought they were gonna. But anyways, my trailer was working its way off the other trailer on the way down here, as you can see. So that's pretty mint. The forklift guys, when they put it on there originally, I wasn't there when they loaded it, but it was already kind of off a little bit, and I got going down the road and my straps came loose a little, you know, and anyways, somebody came over there and they're like, oh yeah, your trailer's bouncing a little bit and it's coming off. Well, I knew it was already off a little bit, but it was, I would say the edge of the tire was, you know, a little closer, about an inch closer to there. So yeah, I threw another strap over this to cover this wheel up here to make sure it wouldn't slide anymore, and everything was tight. Usually you got to check that stuff once you get going again, because it loosens up a little bit. The straps do, because things will adjust a little bit. But yeah, we are running tight on fuel and tight on time, so just normal trucking life out here.